Thank you to all my listeners. I want to welcome you guys back to another episode on Purpose Filled Life. My name is Terrence. Of course, you know that my co host is Philmon, who isn't going to be on this episode, unfortunately. But I think this one will be good with just me because I can talk about something that basically I've been through that not a lot of people have gone through. There may be some, but not everybody goes through it. First of all, I want to thank all my listeners once again for tagging along and subscribing and listening. You guys give me motivation and inspiration to keep doing what I'm doing. Also, I want to apologize for the lack of episodes that I've put out. Do keep in mind that I'm still working on myself, still going to therapy, still healing a lot of things from my past. So, just bear with me, guys, and thank you just so much for your patience. And to my new subscribers, I would like to welcome you. This here is Purpose Filled Life, as you know, where basically I just talk about things that I've gone through and how prayer and God and just positive influence can help myself and others. Everybody goes through something, but I think we all just have a chance to kind of overcome our obstacles if we just kind of put in the work and really just surround ourselves with the right people and do the right things. All right. So today I want to talk about Mother's Day. As you guys know, Sunday was Mother's Day. And if you have listened to the previous episodes, those of you that have, you'll know that Mother's Day is a very difficult day for me. I lost my mother when I was 11 years old. Not to go into much detail, but she had an aneurysm and, you know, um, she passed away. She was 44 and I was 11. And that changed my life dramatically. And I miss her a lot. I miss her a lot. And so today I would just like to just talk about those things. Um, So first and foremost, happy belated Mother's Day to all mothers out there, and just all happy Women's Day to all women in general. Women, you guys go through a lot, and you do a lot for the world. If it wasn't for women, none of us would be here. So I just want to take a second to say thank you, and I appreciate you dearly. Um, and for anyone that's lost their mother in the past, um, you have my deepest condolences. That is a pain that I wouldn't want anybody to go through. And so if you are, I just want to send just positive energy, my prayers and my love to you. Stay strong and just keep in mind that all of our mothers are up in heaven looking down on us and they're proud. So we just have to do what we do every day to honor them and to keep making them proud. That's the best way I can say it. So I'll tell you a little bit about my day. I basically woke up, got dressed, and went to church. And, during the altar call, I met up with one of my mentors and we prayed for me and prayed for my mother. And it was a very emotional day. I cried a lot. I really didn't stop crying. And then I just kind of went home and just rested. Normally in my past, I would try to distract myself and, either drink the pain away or, do something to take my mind off of it. But I don't want to do things like that no more. You know what I mean? That's only running from the issue and not really accepting and dealing with the issue. There's nothing I can do to bring her back. And as painful as that is, I have to be thankful for the life that she lived and for the legacy that she left behind, and be thankful for all the things that she did for me, and just thank God for her in general. So that's what I did. I just allowed myself to be vulnerable, allowed myself to be sad, allowed myself to miss her, and I rested. I watched a little bit of TV and I just took the day and just kind of rested just for her. And today is Monday. I feel good. I'm up. I had therapy today that went great, and that's just where I'm at. I decided to do a podcast and just tell you guys a little bit about my mom, just out of remembrance for her. So my mother's name was Alinda, She served our country for a little while. She was in the military. Let me see. She was a single parent. She had a heart of gold. She loved fish. She loved animals, really. And she loved her plants. She used to make some of the best spaghetti that I've ever had. I haven't had anyone that could beat her spaghetti. I don't know what she did. I don't know what the ingredients were, but she nailed it. And, she loved steak like me. I remember, every month when she would get her check in the mail, we would go to the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree and we would just ball out. That was our thing. Like, she would let me get whatever I wanted. And, it was awesome. We loved eating at Red Lobster. That was our favorite restaurant. Um, I think the thing that I miss most about my mom is that she knew that I was her son, but it was like she knew me so well without me having to say anything about her or to her. She knew when I was doing something wrong. She knew when I was trying to lie or hide something. You know, Sometimes she would just look at me and just smile. And I never really understood why. Like why is she so fascinated with me and why does she adore me so much? It just made me feel like the most special person in the world. You know what I mean? Like I just every day I look forward to just seeing her and just receiving her love as a parent. She did discipline me. you know she put that fire to my backside when I showed out. But it was what I needed to be the man that I am today. She taught me how to respect my elders. She taught me yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes sir and no sir. She taught me how to stay out of trouble. She taught me about getting good grades in school and just doing the right thing. She taught me about opening the car door for a woman when she gets in your car. you know um, Everything that's in me that's good comes from her. I can't think of one bad day with her. We just meshed. I remember every Christmas, no matter our financial situation, she always made sure that I had everything that I ever wanted all the time. I would go to sleep and there would be nothing under the tree. And I remember coming downstairs and the tree would be full of gifts. And I would ask myself, like, how did she do that? Like, where did all this come from? And I never got that. I never understood it. Um, but she did it. She did it. You know, I remember I tell this story all the time. I remember one day I was cutting an apple and I was young. I didn't know the right way to hold something when you're cutting. I just wanted to be a man. I wanted to grow and do it on my own. So I'm cutting this apple and I cut my finger. And when I cut my finger, of course, I started to bleed. And for some reason, I feared my mom so much. I was scared of her. My mom was sweet. She was a great mom. So it wasn't fear like that. I didn't get abused or anything like that. But my mom made sure that, I respected her enough, to not try her or to disrespect her. And I was just so scared that I was gonna get in trouble. I was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I grabbed a washcloth and I tried to cover it up. So, I I wouldn't get in trouble. And we all know that when you cut yourself like that, you're going to bleed. Like you need like a bandage or something to kind of suppress the bleeding. So I'm walking around the house and I got this washcloth on me and she looks at me and she says, Terry. Well, she said Terry. Terry was like a family name. She said, Terry, let me see a finger. And I said, uh-uh. I tried everything to hide it. She said, Terry, let me see your finger. And I said, no. And she said, Terrence Micah. And that was my full name is, well, yeah. But she said my full name. And I showed her my finger and she saw my finger. And the cut wasn't that bad, but it was enough to scare her or startle her. When she, oh my God. She was like, why you didn't tell me? And I was like, because I didn't want to get in trouble. And she was just like, boy, you're not gonna get in trouble. You cut your finger. You know what I mean? And she just sat back and laughed. And She gave me my bandage, and we taped it up or whatever, and it healed eventually. But it was moments like that that I'll never forget. I miss my mom every day. I do. I do. And I think that's the hardest thing about being a man and being strong, is the fact that the one that created you, other than God, but the person that you came from, is no longer here. Uh, and you can't physically spend time with this person, so you can't hear these things like, "I'm proud of you," or "You're doing a good job," or you know, you can't receive it in a physical sense. You just have to trust the spirit that these people are better. They're doing by using drugs or alcohol or even sex. Please don't do that, guys. It's not productive. It's not healthy, because our issues still are there at the end of the day when we wake up in the morning. I would recommend just doing something positive. Go for a walk in the park. Buy some balloons. Every year I buy my mom balloons, and I release them to the sky. I think I've said that on another episode. Think about memories. Think of your most fondest memories with the people that you've lost. Play music that reminds you of them. Maybe it was their favorite artist or their favorite song, or a particular song from when you guys went on a road trip or something like that. Do anything that brings out happiness and joy in you, because we have to keep in mind that these are people that loved us. It wasn't one-sided. We didn't just love them, but they loved us as well. And it's very likely that these people don't want to see us hurting. They want to see us happy. I think as much as it's painful for us to be away from them, I think it's just as painful for them to be away from us. And so they would probably prefer that we just kind of just not just deal with it, but receive the pain and the mourning and missing them, but celebrate their life and celebrate their legacy and celebrate their memories, you know, um, in the most respectful, positive way, of course. Surround yourself with good people. You know, if you have a mentor or a really good friend that understands you and knows you and wants to be there for you, spend a day with that friend and celebrate that person's life with that friend. Like I said, maybe go for a walk or go for a swim or anything. Go skating, whatever. It's summertime, so I know outdoor activities are going to be more prominent now than in the winter. I know you still got pollen, but you can still be outdoors if you can manage. Do something that reflects them in the most positive way. So, what do you like to do? Have you tried it? To all my listeners out there, please feel free to leave comments in below, and I would like to just see your feedback, on what exactly it is that you like to do. Um, and then share a memory if you want to. Share one of your most fondest memories of the people that you lost, like a funny memory or something that makes you smile. A lesson that they taught you that you'll never forget. My mom is someone that will always be a part of me. She may not be here in the physical sense, but spiritually, she will always live through me. And I will make sure to take her everywhere she goes or everywhere I go. I'll always carry her lessons in my heart. And if I ever do have children, the things that she taught me, I'll make sure to send that down to my other generation or to my children, just to keep her legacy going. Um, yeah, yeah. Mom, I love you. Thank you for the life you gave me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the lessons. Thank you for cooking. Thank you for cleaning. Thank you for all the Christmas presents, all the birthday presents. Thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. And until we meet again, I'm going to continue to make you guys proud. You, Dad, and my sister. I miss all of you dearly. All right. So how's everybody doing out there? I know, like I said, it's been a while since we've spoke. I hope all of you are doing well. COVID is slowly going away, so I hope all of you guys are healthy. I hope all of your family is healthy, you know. Work is going well. Hopefully you guys are staying in the word and praying every day and just, doing positive things and, protecting your mental health. Mental health is really big. So whether it's therapy or people or animals or whatever you can do to just keep yourself in the right lane. I hope all of us are doing exactly that because we need it. We're all in this together. So I didn't want to keep you guys too long. I know Mother's Day is difficult. It's very difficult, especially if you lost someone. Or maybe you had a bad relationship with that person, or maybe you got into a fight with that person. Who knows? Everybody's story is different. But hopefully, after listening to this episode, you guys will understand that it doesn't have to be difficult. It's okay to hurt, but also you can still find a way to smile. Take that love that they gave us and spread it on to somebody else, you know. So my name is Terrence. Once again, I want to thank all my listeners for listening to Purpose Filled Life. Thank you to all my subscribers. Tell a friend to click that button and subscribe to our channel. I hope that you guys have a great week. Today is Monday. I look forward to speaking to y'all again sometime soon. Until then, keep God first, pray, stay blessed, and keep spreading love and positive energy. Thank you.